So we are browsing the Open Data Portal site for City of Vancouver, SAFE's hometown. We're looking at 194 available data sets. We can scroll manually and choose them. On the left, there are various filters to refine the ones we have visible. And we can also download the whole catalog as a spreadsheet. If I go to sorting by popularity, you can see issued building permits, and that's the data source we're going to turn into an information product, a hosted feature layer in ArcGIS Online. There's rich metadata available in the site, including some hyperlinks there to take you elsewhere in Vancouver's systems. We can set a filter. I'm interested, say, in just this year's building permits, and we can look at the data in tabular form. You'll see that the issue date is only 2025. We can have a look at a map. It's a leaflet map. There's some point aggregation going on. As you zoom in, you can see more data. All is good. And we can export, which is where the ETL comes in. So with the filter on, I can grab a hyperlink or a link throw for GeoJSON for just those records. That's my beginning point for this information product, which is made with relationship classes and symbology in Pro from an ETL space with the GeoJSON. So there it is as my map product in online. I have, it's rendered. You can see the legend off on the right, type of work as a field in the data. And we've got dots on the map. We can see that it's got quite rich attribution. All is good. So that's our information product we want to maintain on a continuous basis because building permits come and go every day. Here's the item home page in ArcGIS Online. That's the feature service we're going to maintain in ArcGIS Pro. It's the same data. I'll just go up in the content pane there and show the properties for the feature service layer. You can see it's coming there from ArcGIS Online. So how do we maintain that with an ETL tool? Now, in Pro, you see off on the right there, a spatial ETL tool, we call them, which is an FME workspace, can be a geoprocessing tool inside Pro. And I've got two there. I'll edit the one which we use to maintain the data. It's very simple. On the left for reading GeoJSON. We're splitting the data, actually flattening the GeoJSON into a few layers, and see with the connector, what can we do with that? Star of the show. What does it provide us that we're going to use in the workspace? The connector transformer, which lets me edit metadata. Feature service reader and writer. It's now been rationalized down from 3 down to 1, sorry. The attachment connector, which Renato will demo. Sienna's going to show the branch version manager, and if time permits, we'll use ArcGIS Online as a web file system. So there's a whole lot of rich functionality. So I've split up where the action happens is in a few bookmarks here. We will zoom into the right changes one here. Like I said, we flatten the GeoJSON into 3 layers in the feature service. So to do change detection, get efficient write, we will read the data coming from the feature service and write the changes. See, the FME DB operation is available to us as a format attribute, so I can do insert updates and deletes to the 3 layers separately, and it's using that one feature service format. Okay, you see the summary port and write changes sends out a feature which I can use to trigger update of the metadata. So that reads a CSV file from Vancouver's site, extracts the metadata for the entry, and lets me apply the metadata to the appropriate areas in the system metadata. Let's run the tool here. Well, this generally takes 20 or 30 seconds. See what we see. What do you see? 3595 features for today from Vancouver's site. They've arrived from the GeoJSON. We're reading them for the current state of the feature service with the readers that you see in the workspace. The delta is calculated and written out. So a few fewer features, a few more added, 142 added, and some updates and deletes. And one feature is sent out by the ArcGIS Online connector to set the metadata for the information product. So if we look at the attribute table for the feature service, all 3595 landed. I've got no caching going on, so that's immediately available to us. If I go over to the item home page for the feature service, then my metadata has landed. Beautiful. So if the data or metadata changes on a daily basis, we can keep it all up to date.